Good morning, everybody. All right, looks like we have got a start to things going on here, and I will get things started here. Well, welcome this morning. This is Padre, and I'm going to start listing this as the Fluxcraft Chronicle in different parts. And each one of these parts that I go through will be different tours and things like that throughout Fluxcraft here. And just need to make sure that my sound is working on my live stream. And there we go. Knock myself back into the game. And let's see here. What is my nickname? Oh, yeah, Padre Ace Reporter. So let's name that Padre Ace Reporter live stream. Okay. Basically, nickname changes is something you get at what we call our rank of godlike. I'll go more into what the godlike ranks and other ranks are and how you attain them and things along those lines. But otherwise, we are live, and I will head to spawn. You saw a little bit of it yesterday, which didn't get to go into it all that much. Gotta let everything boot up here. I think we touched on the rules. I kind of wandered around a little bit while I talked and stuff like that. But today we're going to look at a little more of the stuff. We have 4 main portals out of spawn, and we have the end portal. We have Wild Warp. We have Shop World and mini games. And I'm going to let everybody know one more thing. Live on YouTube. And so that way, hopefully, we can get some people in here and watching, perhaps. Okay. Otherwise, we have 4 main portals here out of the main spawn. We've got mini games. We've got Shop World, which I hope to run around in a little bit. We also have Wild Warp, and we have the End Portal, which I also hope to get to today. Otherwise, Wild Warp is as it says. That's what we're using to just randomly go somewhere out there in the world. Shop World, that's where all the shops are in the game. It's huge now. Used to just be kind of like a grid pattern, and then a few months ago they changed it, and that was their project before this one was. Otherwise, mini games, we have 7, I think, maybe 8. Most popular is pretty much the maze. Makes me motion sick, so I can't even go through it. Excuse me. Okay. Well, let's see here. We've got a bunch of different ways we can go through spawn here, and also in here we've got listings for voting ranks, and that's how we get ranks in Fluxcraft, through voting. And as soon as you get here, you throw one vote in, and you go from an apprentice to a journeyman. So right off the bat, you can get yourself your first rank, and these will go all the way up to Titan. And once you get to Titan, there is that is 200 votes. And I went through the whole thing before I became a donor and gained any kind of donor rank or anything like that. But I don't know. I spent maybe 2 weeks as Titan. It's nothing big. You don't get a whole bunch of stuff, things like that. But you do have to be a Sentinel. I think it is. Let's see here. Yep, you got to be a Sentinel to be able to get a shop. Used to be Templar, if I'm correct. I haven't done any kind of shops or anything like that, so I don't particularly know all the ins and outs of shop work and all that. And every time you vote, and once you get yourself registered on Engine and with the site fluxcraft.org, you will get Flux keys that you can use to get little prizes. And every time you vote somewhere, you will get a Flux key. Of course, make sure you have inventory space available. And what you can get out of this is different little emotes, and there's mini pets and disguises in some cases and stuff along those lines. And once you get cruising onto that, you'll get quite a collection, and then eventually you'll be able to switch things up. Now, unfortunately, if you put on a disguise, you can't see it, but everyone else can see you. So we've had quite a few sneaky characters that have when disguises first came about, I about killed somebody that was an Enderman that surprised me. I'd never seen an Enderman back up, and that's what gave me the first idea that, okay, this might not be an Enderman. But, I switched to my sword anyways, just in case. But, when, oh, hey, we got somebody in the live chat. So, let me throw a little howdy there to Mega Joy. And a little smile. Okay. Alrighty. We have got the first person in our chat room. And, hey, thanks for coming, Mega Joy. Let's see here. But, yeah, we're going to wander around spawn here a little bit and check out some of the nooks and crannies and things like that. And we'll probably fall into the water a few times because this is kind of built over the ocean. And I'm not too great at parkour. I still use a controller. I'm not like all the keyboard people and stuff like that, but it is on PC, and then I've got my little controller gamepad thing that translates all the movements on my controller to keystrokes, and yeah, see down there, there's a lot of stuff down there to fall towards. But yeah, I've already fallen there a couple of times. But well, basically, here's the building for Wild Warp. Basically, when you hit the warp in the main building, you will come down here to, you'll appear at one of the main 4 buildings, and this one just happens to be Wild Warp. So, if you hit warp there, you'll come here, and, well, you don't have to go through the warp now. You can just use it to transfer and run around spawn. And let's see here. Basically, oh, yes, some of these blimps and balloons and carts and all sorts of stuff around here. I haven't even spent maybe 20 minutes looking around at all this stuff, so I'm going to be just as surprised as you are over some of this stuff. And still, it's kudos to all the architects and everybody else that happened to work on this. They did a fantastic job. Now we hit the town warp. Okay, well, the town warp is an extra warp. Whenever you make a town, you once you reach a certain rank, you can become the mayor of a town. Have people build houses and things like that. Create subdivisions and certain areas and stuff like that. It's like, oh wow, elevator to airships and town warp. Oh man, now I'm gonna have to go on the airships. I'll probably fall, but hey. Let's see what we got all over here. We've got more landscape, and yeah, you can get a little bit better view of what this was all built of. It's just basically floating islands. There might be a little bit of stuff that's actually grounded, but I doubt it. Otherwise, we will head through here. We'll do town warp some other time and check out all the builds for towns and things like that. Some of these towns are huge. And of course, I will say one person around here, and he knows who he is. I basically keep telling everybody he's got a machine city. And I'm not joking. It's a machine city. I can't even, I do a little bit of redstone and stuff like that. I can't wrap my head around it. Like, the decorations I can't wrap my head around, I mostly mine. I mine and I mine and I mine. And I got my certain ways of mining. But my God, you just start wandering around his city, and it's like layer upon layer upon layer, stuff underground, above ground, tubes leading from here and there and everywhere. But here we found the end portal building. Nice good old dragon heads, things like that. The end is, of course, got the dragon and stuff like that, but that's also where we have our shulker farm and our ender. And the ender is great for use when you got to mend your weapons and everything like that. Mending is a big book that we use around here quite a lot. Pretty much I got mending on about anything I can, and I even got extra mending books, and sometimes throw it on innocuous items, try to use it on, shears and, all sorts of stuff. Y'all know what mending does. But wow, this is getting actually kind of dark around here. They weren't kidding about the lighting in some areas. Okay, well, let's see. We are going to look around a little more off the beaten path. Let's see what we got over on this side. I love messing with cliffs and things along those lines. That's like a parkour jump. I wonder if I can make that. Well, hey, no falling that time. All right, but yeah, we are. Let's see here how close to spawn this one is. Negative 203,604. So, it's not that too far. Oh, I just remembered that this is how I'm going to get to the crown one of these times. Okay, yeah, the crown I mentioned in my first little cast is something that MD Construct built that was just a phenomenal, humongous place. And I think I'm going to have to parkour myself back to the path. I think I got myself a little too far off path, but that's okay. All right, let's see where we're at here. Okay, let's go up and up, and let's go up a little more and see if we can. Okay, we got that, and up and up and up and up and up. Okay. Oh, yep. Here we go. Down the path again. All right. Now, I know this windy path and stuff like that. If I keep following it, eventually I'm going to find an underground path with a dungeon in it. And I'm not talking about the typical Minecraft dungeon. This has got cages and things. Think of it sort of like a monster movie dungeon. But otherwise, we have got... let's see here. Wow, where the heck am I? It's easy to get lost and spawn. I will tell you that. Once we all get used to it, it'll be much easier, but alright, let's go up and find ourselves a little spot where we can look around and, Padre can reconnoiter and figure out where he's at. Well, what we got here? Looks like a shop. Oh, record players and fires. Oh, just a little place to relax. So, no, looks like that's blocked up there, so there's nothing water that can go up to. Otherwise, just a house. Decorations and oh, I didn't notice this. All right, that's kind of neat. Oh God, I can't remember the name of that kind of table or something. Oh, makes me think of the 70s. But all right, let's swing ourselves around here and see what we've got up ahead here. Oh, wait a minute, is that the clock tower? I think I know where I'm at if I found that. Oh, nope, totally different place. We have found... Oh, mini games, drop parties. Oh, okay, all right. Now they got a portal for drop parties. All right, that's cool. But, hey, mini games, yeah, we'll get there one of these times. And we'll go take a look. And moving on. What else do we got going on? Let's see here. Ooh, all right. Gotta plan my bridges out here and figure out my way across. Let's see, I can go over the beaten path and hopefully not follow my... Well, I'll go swimming unless I land on something, but... Okay, let's get over here to the bridge and take that across. Okay, banners and... Oh my goodness. Place is fantastic. Oh, hey, real land down there. I might just have to jump off on my own one of these times. Okay, well, we got a little workroom or something like that. Let's see what else we got up here. We've got, wow, back and forth and back and forth and back. What is up here? More stairs and stairs and stairs and stairs. Fall off, I know it. One of these I'm gonna... Okay, let's see. Oop, we're getting into the wild parts again. Bet this is taking me down on that one pathway. Let's see here. Yep, this is going underground. I can see a flux crate. Alright. Not too far away from there then. Oh, hey. Oh, alright. Mistakenly and accidentally found my way back to spawn. Okay, well, as you see, yes, there's a lot of wandering room around spawn. Heck, you can be around spawn with, 5-10 people and probably not even see them. But, we are going to take a look next at Shop World. Shop World. The design is much like here in Spawn. Very intricate, very, just huge. It's, compared to what we used to have. And here we go. All right, we are in Shop World. This is my first time here to the new setups. Oh yeah, I gotta go through the portal. Duh. Always helps. And as we let things gather up here, we've got lots of stuff to go look at. We have, okay, first, when you first get here to Shop World, oh, hey, there's Megajoy. He's actually in the chat room. Hello again. So basically, first thing we got is we have districts, and each district, I haven't counted how many plots are, but there's got to be probably 20 plots or more in each district. Each one's got a winding path. Each one has a different motif of its own, and decorations sort of follow that. It's like, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the big map. So, we're pretty much in the center here, and just all this space all over the place. We were probably crammed into maybe 4 squares on the previous map, it seemed like. But, yeah, now we've got all this room, and each one of them squares is another shop. They're all player-owned, they're all player-ran, and basically, you sell your diamonds that you mine to turn it into money, $1 for each diamond, and then you end up going in here and blowing your money. Believe me, I've done it many times. I try not to spend more than 50 to 100 at a time, but I like to, kind of pile my diamonds up and, feel rich and everything like that, even though some of these shop owners are, multi, 10 times, 20 times, is more rich than I am. But, mine's all from mining and no shops. But, okay, we got different areas here that are at the Shop World spawn. We have shop rules, which is always a good thing to go read first. We've got lots of signs that you can go through, follow formats and everything like that. Emeralds, we've got more shop rules, and these are more for entities and all sorts of different things. Redstones are beacons and things along those lines. Lots of decoration, and then there's also an upstairs section, which is for dedications. And up here, we kind of have, different things. Happy to be on Pink Team, Gardens and Terraforming, built an amazing temple, Boop, Slave Interior Design. This room is dedicated to all the hard workers that put together the new and incredible Shop World. So some of these you're going to see are familiar from the pedestals that I showed you last time. A bunch of these, are part of the architect group that they created. But, I don't know too many heads and things like that and what people look like. So, of course, I tend to keep to myself. But that's just because I mine all the time. So let's see here. What did we just skip? Okay, let's go downstairs. We have workshops. That's mostly just crafting benches and things along those lines. You know. Oh, okay. Yep. Using stuff at your own risk, of course. Lava. I love lava, especially on my texture pack. Yeah. I think it's the Marvelous texture pack. Changes things just a little bit, you know, just to change what stone looks like, stuff like that. Because some of the times you can get really mixed up on which stones are which. But upstairs, we got enchanting up here. Nice little setup here, gathering all the little motes of magic. But, you know, it's like, oh, I never noticed that before. That's neat. I'm going to have to look into that. Okay. All right. Well, got this side upstairs and downstairs. Now we go to the other side. Of course, over here we got the exchange. And that is where you take your diamonds and turn them into cash. Sounds like a commercial. Bring your diamonds, turn them into cash, cash, cash. But we've got another flux crate down here that you can use your flux keys for from voting. And of course, I always say keep voting, keep voting, keep voting. It ups your rank and everything like that. Let's see. Upstairs, we got server perks. Server perks. Now, I have one of these. I have the extra set homes. You start off with 16. You can get 10 more by paying, 750 diamonds. And then there's slashbacks. Like if you die, you can use slashback and go back to the place where you died. Of course, we're inventory safe, so you aren't going to lose anything. But just in case you were in a, an underground cavern that was really cool and it was just going on and on and on, and then you accidentally, fell into a ravine and died, this will get you back to where you were. Then we've got the portable end chest and portable workstation. Just, more slash commands that you can use. This one, portable workstation, of course, save you time on having to carry a workstation with you. So, over here we finally have the Diamond Exchange and Emote Buyback. Okay, Diamond Exchange is pretty simple. They'll buy your diamonds and basically give you money for them, and then when you're done, if you got stuff left over, you can sell them back. They'll sell them back to you, and you refill your pockets with your diamonds. Pretty much the same. Ooh, security. Llamas. Oh, yes. At some point we will have to encounter Sheriff Jeffo and the jail. Personally, I've only been to the old jail. I don't know if there's a new one yet. But emotes, when you vote, sometimes you get emotes and sometimes you get them over and over and over and over. So once you use it once, you don't need to keep all the extra copies. So this is a good place to come and sell the emotes basically back to the owners, if you want to say, back to the board of decision makers, and they will, pay you $1 for each one. It gets you a little bit of money here and there. It can add up if you keep voting and keep using those flux keys. There are also buying options for the flux keys, and we'll go more into that in one of our future episodes. But let's go to the West District for right now. Let's go wander around in one of the shop districts. And let's see, we'll let everything get spawned in here. Oh, this is the fountain area. Well, or if you want to say the water gardens. A lot of stuff on here. I'm going to have to head that direction. I don't think I have seen where that comes from. Just a rainbow effect of beacons. But, okay, let's choose a direction and go. Let's just go this direction. See what we got going this way. Okay, nighttime. Every once in a while a monster pops up, so I will just have my sword handy. Presently don't have any diamonds on me, so I don't have any money in particular right now. But, we will just wander this way. Let's cut across. Let's go hopping through the water and see what we can find here. be okay. All right, just a little place, decoration, fire pit in the middle. You know, it's just like decorations like this. You know, end rods. I never remember end rods. You know, they can make things look so neat, and you know, I never remember them when I'm building anything. Pardon me, I am a smoker, so I will be smoking while I'm doing this. And don't worry, I won't turn the camera on. Don't need to scare you any further. But, okay, take a look at this. Let's go find out what's all over here. I think I basically found myself back to the main area, I think. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, so we'll try that west thing again. Let's go back there and try that one more time. See if we can go find some shops. Okay, oops, there's east, there's south, there's west. Okay. Alright, we are in west again. Alright, this time let's take a different direction. And of course, it's a little hard to tell which direction you're going, unless you actually pop up your F3 and take a look. But let's peek above over here and see if we see any shop. Oh, right off the bat, we got some shops. So, we've got Cliff 311. I ran into one of his builds. It was an underground build. You know, basically had this red carpet going through these humongous hallways with, you know, columns and all sorts of things like that. But, wow, a beacon for $5. And buy a special beacons. I wonder what that is. Oh, I like that. Stay a while and listen. Diablo. Okay. Well, let's go walking off this way. Figures it would start raining. It's the temperate location. It's very conducive to lots of tree growth, and you know the environment is just so well suited. Metallic. Okay. All right. Yep. He's got a good set of stuff here. Let's go take a look upstairs real quick. Oh, no items upstairs. So, all right, we will just exit our way out and go on to the next one. And that's the one thing that's good about Shop World. If you can't find something at one, go to the next one. You do that enough times, you're bound to find what you're looking for. Keen's shop still needs to be finished, but he does have a few items. Mostly chiseled stone, wheat, beetroot, gravel, oak wood, sugarcane, you know, pretty much the basics. Things along those lines. Ooh. Looks like you may be developing a basement. We'll have to come back and check that out sometime. Okay, what do we got here? Open Pardon Our Dust. Okay, but R-A-D. Rad. Alright. And let's see what we got here. String, slime blocks. Oh, good. They've got examples. Shulkers, radical stimulus. Oh, that's who this is. Alright, gotcha. Okay. Well, on we keep on going to the deep dark black one. I wonder if that's black concrete. Let's get closer and see if that's what it is. Black. I think that's black, but I like the red and black. Subsidiary of Mean Corp. Ah, yes. Gee, we'll probably run into him sometime, someday, and... But otherwise, yeah, we've got lots of different things here to look at. And otherwise, on we go. Very colorful. I kind of like that color combo. Sugary Saurus. We saw him briefly when we were at spawn. Okay, he's got fireworks. Use them that often. Me and Elytra don't get along a lot. You know, crash landing face first. Tends to hurt after a while. But otherwise, okay. me throw an extra little message in here that we are live streaming in Shop World. Stream on YouTube. Search Padre. ElDaddio. Oh, let me fix that D. It is a capital D. And okay. Alright. And on we go to more and more. Now we'll see if anybody finds me. The live stream is something new, something different, and I haven't seen too many people do it, or at least publicly. I've seen a couple of little short vids that people have done. Okay, alright. Map arts. Okay, alright. Some of these I can't believe. I mean, gotta figure out how many freaking different little pieces of wool, you know, and how they can get that figured out. Another thing that's past me. But let's see here. Morning, risk of drowning. Yeah, I remember this. I got stuck under a lily pad. But okay, we'll just exit out of that one. Don't need to have any embarrassing, Padre dies underneath a lily pad. But oh, let's see here. Next shop, next shop. On we go. Let's see what we got here. Got a couple of frame skips here. Not sure how they're showing on your end here. But this is the head shop. Lots and lots of heads. Although I don't think mine's in here anywhere. As prolific as Padre is, I don't think I've sold my head to anyone before, so... Or, I don't think anybody's even asked me about it either, so... But, let's see here. May not even be people... Oh, that's kind of neat. Mario stuff. Grumpy, Zelda... Shrek. Okay, maybe this isn't people. This is just... Okay, alright. All these decor options. Stuff like that. Okay. I bought myself a lot of slime heads. And we get more designs and clocks. But basically, you get a quick idea. Let's go to the top. I'm interested to see if there's any player heads in here. Okay, that's going to be lettering. Numbers. Other chests that I don't know what are for. Area coming soon. Okay, so there's still a work in progress. Oh, more map arts. Okay, alright. Fluxcraft logo. You find these kind of scattered all over the place. Some people have different designs, some people have anime, some people, But, I've seen like a mountain scene one time on one, and it's just nicely done. Oh, this must be another new area that they haven't developed yet, but fully know until we're all the way to the top. Now we're at the lounge. Oh, let's just sit back and relax. And sort of modernistic design and. Oh, that's supposed to be piano. Yep. Alright. Should have made a bench, though. Chair and a piano. Should have been a bench. But, alright. Let's see here. Hey, alright. I can get out of here. the quick route. Yeah, ever since I got Featherfall on my boots, it's like going, I don't bother taking stairs anywhere to get out of someplace. It's like, nope, just jump. Yeah. So, alright. So let's head back to spawn. We've given you a good, decent tour of what shop areas look like. We have warps for the different shop owners, so if you tend to get your stuff from a certain one, keep going to that shop, or if there's something certain you're looking for, different people will tell you their warps, and you know, so you can go to their shops, but you know, pretty much it's some part of their first name, you know, make it really easy, you know. I've seen warp Castile, warp dump, warp, you know, stuff like that, and okay, and off we go back to spawn. Okay, now that we are heading there, and we are back at our midpoint here, we are going to look at the end portal. Ta-da! End portal. Okay, well, basically, and the end sees a lot of traffic when we have Dragon Days. Dragon Days are days where the dragon keeps coming every hour on the hour. And usually you got specially named eggs and specially named dragons and things like that. You try to complete collections and everything like that. You'll see my collection sometime. Last Dragon Days, I was pretty active in, and the first one not so much, because I was still basically wandering around in unenchanted diamond armor, and, you know, I was still getting my butt kicked, but, you know, I was like the ladder man last time, you know, every time there was a new dragon, pop in, climb the ladder, you know, hit the two caged ones, and, you know, fire arrows. It helped me get a lot better with my bow. I used to never use the bow at all, and then just started using the bow, and, you know, and here we go, off to the end. Okay, well, we have end rules, and the ender is public. We have a shulker farm, which I'll go to after we go to the ender. No base building in the end. Please don't farm endstone, except when you go through the portals. It's like we're on one island, and you don't want to, like, you know, lose all this. And, you know, basically whoever summons the dragon with crystals and stuff like that, you know, gets the elytra and the egg. And we've got a pretty snazzy little, you know, fighting area here. Of course, more notice boards and readmes, and, you know, basically it's clean up after yourself, replace any blocks that you break, and stuff like that. You know, all those pesky dragon eggs, you always got to dig underneath them to, you know, to get them into your inventory. But, oh, see a little bit of stone left there. Sure, there's probably a ladder floating around here somewhere that I left. But, yep, this is like the pedestal and things like that. So, you know, sometimes you can just, you know, um, duck down and go sneak onto the magma and wait for the dragon to pop here back at the pedestal, then come out, jump, and start whacking on them again. But our portals to the... Oh, that's a drop. Somebody missed something. There's a piece of purple glass. Okay, alright, I'll have to remember that when the other shop people are on. Looks like I have some purple glass at home. But, we'll see. But while we're here, let's just get rid of this dirt. Yeah, this was one of the two towers that I was always climbing up with the caged crystals and stuff like that. So, our portals are in the 4 different buildings over there. You know, throw an ender item and, you know, transport into one of the 4 areas. And, okay, we will head down to the ender. And as soon as I get down here, I will have to do some sprinting, which didn't seem to make a difference. Let's try it again. Ah, there we go. That's a little better. The Ender is out there, away from the mainland. Although if you explore around the island, you'll find a lot of paths that go out. I wonder if they were like old Enders, earlier versions and stuff like that. This is the third different Ender version I have seen. We have a push button one now, which basically summons them to him. When I got here, we used to have to wait. You just stand here and wait for them to drop and stuff like that. But now, nope, just press a button, and there they are. Give them a good whacking, and trash can for all your extra Ender eyes here. Yep, we got lots of double chests and stuff like that to collect them all in, and we got some extra things, some blacksmith stuff. We got Channing. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, yeah, we got some over here. Yeah, just kind of scattered. Disposal areas. Stuff you've seen before. Okay, now we will head to the Shulker Farm. Now the Ender, that one's pretty loud, and so is the Shulker Farm. So adjust volume accordingly. Alright, steps are coming up, and are almost there. You can see a little bit of the island out the windows and stuff like that as we get closer and closer here. And up the stairs we go, and here we are, the Shulker Farm. Okay, step on the plate, and here we go. Alright, somebody left some stuff behind, so I'll collect a few Shulker shells here. But this is the maybe third version of the Shulker Farm that I've seen, but now they pretty much hurt themselves every time they open up their shells, so some of the other farms you can still get hit by their whatever you want to call them, floating blast things, or blasts that make you float, but now you're protected. They can't reach you with them anymore. And we will, just run around here a little bit. Nothing major. And collect a few Shulker shells. I'm due to come in here and collect a couple stacks at some point anyways, but alright. But once you get here, there is no portal to get out of here, so you've got to use a command to get out of here. So in this case, we will just head back towards spawn. And once we are at spawn, let's see here. What was one of the things we were going to do, possibly? Oh, let's go look at mini-games. Mini-game sections. We've got a bunch. Besides the drop party. That's only every once in a while. Okay, so here we go. Mini-games. Okay, so before we go anything else here, let's add another thing. Let's see that I am streaming live on YouTube. Search Padre ElDaddio. All right. Well, let's see here. I got a feeling this is going to be the next upgrade or upgraded area. Because the previous areas kind of had a more of a feel like this. Certain walls, certain sections, and stuff like that. But here we've got Knockback Island, we've got Bed Wars, we've got something coming soon, One Shot. I don't know what that one is. We've got the maze that makes me dizzy and makes me motion sick. Then we got the hardcore maze. That's a 2-level nightmare maze. You might have to pay somebody 15 diamonds to get through that one. Then we've got the snowball fight, and that's one I've gone to quite often. Monster Apocalypse. get 4 people with some good bows, and Monster Apocalypse gets destroyed by the players. Not good bows and only, a bunch of guys on swords, you're probably going to get your butt kicked. But, I just noticed that's the PvP arena. Technically, I have never been in this one. So let's go take a quick look at the PvP arena as my daughter walks past and smiles at me. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Humongous trampoline. So I'm guessing you just jump. All right, there we go. All right. Ooh, wow. That's. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. All right. Well, I guess you got to make sure you hit the little plates so that you can get your bounce up. Otherwise, I think everybody would be dropping off here like flies. You might catch a little something down there. Of course, down that way looks almost like the design of the Ender from the outside. Someday I'll show you that. Go walking down the path on the outside. But of course, if you're already in Fluxcraft, you've probably already done it. But, okay, I'm floating like wildly for no reason, and I'm still falling to my death. All right. Well, back at spawn. As I cough and choke my way through my daughter's perfume, as she threatens to throw something at me again. Oops, I went through Shop World. Okay, back to... She's like not going to say anything because she doesn't want to be recorded or anything like that. I'll get her eventually. But, okay, back here at minigames. You know what? I wonder if they've still got that. Basically, it's like a whole city they built for Drop Party. Let me go look. Oh, well, this was going to be one of the other episodes, but it looks like we're going to cover it now. This is what I call the crown. This was done by MD Construct, and this is just humongous, huge. Looks like a huge crown when you see it from ways away, but yeah, it was at a one drop party here, and yeah, we all collected stuff, things like that, and then one of the uppers there, or upper management, summoned like a dozen withers, and then it turned into the slaughter. Withers flying all over the place. Hey, we got a chicken. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I died in that one. Just kept coming back and coming back and coming back, but yeah, this place is just a hugely magnificent build. I mean, look at all that. That is, tell you what, let's get over here and see if we can get up one of these jungle trees and get ourselves a decent view. And hopefully not fall to our deaths. Okay. There we go. All right. Yep, that's just one of the big, huge builds that are just crazy. All right. Let's drop down a little bit. And there we go. Now we catch something. I don't know. To me, looks like a humongous crown. I'll have to inquire what the official name is again, but yeah, this is never done a build quite that big, although some of my dig outs are getting that big, but now it makes me wonder if Like old spawn is still over here. It's here near it, or near where it used to be. Or if they world edited it, edit it. Let's see here. See, one of the things some people use is Schematica to do their builds. Personally, I don't know what it is myself. I'm guessing it's like some kind of plans that you can basically build, draw up, and then they can implement it and world edit it into the world. But it is allowed. You don't have to build everything by hand. But it's more fun that way, at least in my opinion. Or if you get, 4, 5, 10 people working on the same thing. I never quite do that all that often. Might help somebody every once in a while. Check something out here and there. But let's see here. I saw some light over here. So we'll take just a torch. Oh, no, it's random light things that you gotta figure out what it is. But pretty sure old spawn used to be basically out here. So I'm gonna go walking around out here and see if was anything left over. Just a couple of hillocks and stuff like that. Blocks over there to the left. Looks like a floating block of water. Let's see here. Okay, or a piece of glass. Yeah, we might not even be far enough out for it yet, because I don't think you could see the crown from spawn. Or at least the old spawn. Okay, let's look around here a little bit more. This is one of the things I tend to love to do, and just go wandering around and wow, pick up these mushrooms. Nope. Yep, this is probably where spawn used to be. It's still blocked by administrator rule, so they probably just world edited these islands and they took out the old. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Oh, we got a monster. The monster has spotted us. Come here, Mr. Zombie. Yes. Feel the power of my bow. Okay. All joking aside, I can do lots of characters and so on and so forth, and you'll hear those over time as I get a little more relaxed and used to all this kind of streaming stuff. But, let's see here. I don't know. I guess maybe they did take it out. We're still not far out enough yet. Our old spawn, I don't think, was even at the center of the map. Cave. Mineable yet? Nope. Still administrator's permission. So off we keep going until we get outside of the range of, let's see here, administrator rule. Sand. That's one of the things I do not have with me right now is a boat. But I can just go walking on the bottom surface. Nothing big. I'll just wait out here a little bit. If not, we'll head back to spawn again. Now, somewhere around this, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, wasn't it spawn? Somebody had built a submarine, like a modern day version of a submarine. And oh, I think it was one of the worlds, the sky worlds. There's one of them. But nope, I am not seeing anything out here. So we will head back to spawn as we sink. And all right, here we go. We are back. Okay, so we have covered spawn and portal, mini games, shop world. There's Lizard Liam. Everybody bowing. Okay. And basically, all that's left is hitting the wild warp. And once you get in here, you can, of course, decide not to, but hey, wild warp's going to put you out there somewhere in the world. And of course, hey, as soon as I show up, there's light. Always have to investigate light. And of course, another reminder again is that we are a non-briefing server, so even if something is not owned by anybody anymore, or was an old owner and it's been abandoned and stuff like that, still can't knock it down. Just building, building, and building. Now, if you have a proposal that you want to do to somebody, hey, this person's not around, and I'd like to take their building and turn it into something bigger and better, yeah, you might get a little more response on that. But it's always best to check with your admins, your mods, your assistants, one of the owners, the marshal, heck, even an architect. But do take your time as you wander out in the wilds. Of course, it is, monsters are there. Every once in a while, they catch me, turn a corner, blam, creeper, three zombies, you hit one, 6 more show up. Oh yeah, all right, yeah. You just know you're gonna die at that point. But okay, we got a sunflower field, stuff like that. Let's see where this deposited me at here. Ooh, like 19,000 blocks out. I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Okay, but for our first stream, I think we're bordering in about an hour, so we will get ready to close things up here. Let's see if we can just find a nice cave to go check out. Of course, I missed my dynamic lighting, holding a torch while I just go investigate. Never knew Minecraft even had that until I saw it on FitMC. But yeah, I've had to learn quite a lot. Started all this with Skyrim and modding Skyrim, and then modding Minecraft, and playing on the server, and just reading everybody's questions. Everybody's a noob at some point. Oh, somebody was here and left some EXP and some arrows. I'm always good. I'm always up for arrows. But oh, pumpkin. Let's go up here and see what we can see up here. If there's going to be anything useful. These days I'll have to go flower hunting again. Let's see here. Looks like somewhat of a cave there. There. Don't see any underground. I always love those, those swamp, you're just walking along and, one block deep, and then all of a sudden you just start sinking down some passageway into a, underground dungeon. Totally not prepared. It's like, what the heck are you What there? Where are we going? Okay, all right. Let's continue heading this way. Just want to find one good underground. Kill a few skellies. Oh, all right. This might get us somewhere. Oh, I guess not. Well, that was like the ravine that was meant to be, but never grew up. Okay, well, we got horses and horses and horses. Of course, in my main base, there's barely any horses. Got a couple of skeletal horses and a couple I brought in from far. But, alright, iron. I can never pass up iron while I'm out and about. But yeah, I miss my lighting. And maybe I'll figure out how to have it again someday. Somebody that is smarter than I am with all this stuff. I have been playing this for like 2 years on the Xbox and maybe a year and a half on PC, but I am still noobage. But it looks like that's about all we're going to get on this wild trip. So I am going to let this play out for a little bit here and call it quits for today. So until next time, I will probably be a little later streaming tomorrow, but I do my errands and stuff on Friday. So this is Padre ElDaddio, ace reporter for Fluxcraft.org, signing off.